Hello, my name is Swaverly, and welcome to the last video I am going to record in this apartment. Because in just a few short days, I will be moving to my new house. I'll begin the process of moving to my new house, so it's going to take a while. So the very next video that is going to be up on my channel is going to be at the new location. So be prepared for that. So let's get back in to Nekopara, shall we? Bonjour phrase. The two exchange greetings with the French word for good afternoon. The customers say hello and goodbye when they enter and leave the shop as if they're at a friend's house. There are people in Japan who come into shops with a hello or good day as well, but I feel like it's become more uncommon nowadays. Yeah, it's just, it's a common thing, called manners that the world today is sorely lacking. Bonjour. The female patron has a firm and compact build suited for dancing or something of the sort. Ooh, is Cashew checking out some potential, waifu? Her eyes widen and she's taken aback. Her eyes are focused on. Oh. Oh! That's what they're focused on. Shiguri is there, changed into her regular kimono. However, she's speaking fluent French while in it. It's not clicking when I want it to click. She's very popular among the customers. Again, right now I'm working without sound just because I've got speakers packed away. I have it recording the game sound in the background. It's just I'm not able to hear it right now. So if I cut off any sentences short in this video, I apologize. Wearing a kimono is uncommon enough, but on top of that, someone like that working at a patisserie is very much unseen around here. That's adorable. Shiguri strikes a pose like a professional model. My apologies for all the racket. It's good when the character's on screen because I can watch their lip flaps to when they stop talking. Huh? No, it's just... All of the customers are in a frenzy over Shiguri and her uncommon wardrobe. She seems to be trending on social media, which is why there are so many more customers than usual. Apparently, Shiguri does business by way of the web. I guess she's serving customers in her kimono as a form of advertising. Fue. That's a odd. Fue. Don't be stealing somebody else's cat girl. That's my job. It's just so freaking adorable. No, she's just pushy. I may have cut her off there, I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe Shiguri is the type to help build bridges.
兄さま、一緒に移りましょ
Me too?
う。お客様にフィアンセですかって聞かれちゃいました。
Please don't tell them that you said I was. You didn't feed her a lie, did you?
もちろん、事実だけを伝えました。
Which version of the truth? The truth, or your truth? That's a relief.
しぐれは彼を心から愛しています。と、
So you basically lied by telling the truth, by basically making it a vague answer. That's just gonna give her the wrong idea.
とは言っていません。
Yeah, but you didn't tell the truth either. It wasn't a truthful answer to her question. It was a different answer than what she was looking for. She was looking for a yes or a no. I mean, you technically didn't tell a lie, but still.
おや、もしかして歌唱はしぐれのことが嫌いなの？
I'm sure Cashew loves his sister too, but not in that way. Huh, that's not what I mean.
なら仲良くするくらい普通のことじゃなくて家族だもの。
Yes, exactly. We are a family. We don't do that.
ベニエさん、さすがです。
Ugh. Well, the French do have more intimate family relationships in comparison to the Japanese. Really? If it's more intimate family relationships in comparison to the Japanese, then... Oh, have you seen the... I'm sure you watch this channel, you've seen anime, but... Oh, French. They're always going out together, and it's not rare to see brothers and sisters walking hand in hand. Okay. Sometimes what you think is a pair of young lovers ends up being a pair of siblings, and the pairs of young lovers end up being even more passionate. Oh.
文化を尊重するのは大事なことですよ、兄様。
I get it. I nod. Shiguri wraps her arms around mine.
なんと素晴らしいことでしょう。お許しをいただけるなんて。ビーバー、フランス、合法的にイチャイチャできます。合法兄様。
I'm still pretty sure that is illegal. Cool your jets. A customer snaps a photo of me on their phone as Shigure clings to me.
まるで夫婦飽きないですね、兄様。私、感激です。
She's gonna fate in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. I thought that mentor would hate all the commotion in her shop, but
いいことよ、歌唱。やっぱり家族は仲良くしないとね。
she's in an oddly good mood, so she doesn't feel inconvenienced at least. Shiguri's outward personality and the exotic allure of her kimono has been helping with giving the shop a modest following on social media. Tea time ends and customers start to thin out. Phew. I've had the cat girls take care of dealing with customers as of late, so doing the various odds and ends on my own is a fresh change of pace. It's tough work, but it's fulfilling. Speaking of which, when was the last time I stood at a counter and interacted with customers face to face like this anyway? After all, even during business hours, I'm cooped up in the kitchen all day.
タルトタタン、ミルフィーユ、ルリジューズ。
At first, Phrase came across as shy and introverted, but she's a fast worker regardless. You're pretty impressive. Excuse me, sorry, I had a little bit of a hiccup there. You're careful and deliberate, so you don't make mistakes, and despite being so particular, you're constantly on the move, so you get a considerable amount done. This shop probably wouldn't operate without you around, huh?
そんなことは。
It looks like she's holding out that cake as to say, "Open your mouth so I can shove in this entire slice."
その通りよ。最近はお客さんが増えて、もう私だけでは無理ね。
今日は特にお客さんが多いです。
いつもならティータイムが取れるくらい空いているような時間帯なのだけれど。
I really want to try that middle cake there. Ooh, that looks good. Yeah, I want to try them all, actually. It wasn't enough to form any lines, but the customers didn't let up for a second. They're all probably here for Shigure. I'm guessing it's because of the spread on social media.
すみません。頑張りすぎました。
It's as they say, cuteness sells.
謝らないで。私はお客さんが多い方が嬉しいです。
The tone and demeanor aren't quite the same, but she's starting to speak a little like a mentor. I suppose it comes with the territory since Mentor raised her like a daughter, sorry.
なんてよくできた子なんでしょう。
Frey sure is qualified. She should be the same age as Chocola, too.
フランスの鈴持ち試験は相当に厳しいらしいですから、それに合格しているだけでも間違いなく優秀ですね。
Wow, really? Huh. They're stricter in France. Huh? Is the exam different content-wise? I thought it said continent.
もちろんです。自動車の免許試験と同じで、国ごとに基準が全然違います。
I guess that does make sense. I mean, there's different rules and regulations when you go to different countries and stuff, and different cultures and everything. So I guess it would make sense that it would be different.
しかも、日本だと国から業務委託された民間企業の方々が試験官なんですが、フランスは警察官が担当していますから。
Oh, neat. That does seem tough.
鈴の試験、はい、大変でした。無理だと思ったこともなんとか。でもパティシエールがいっぱい教えてくれましたから。
本人の努力がなければ私が何を言っても無意味よ。フレーズが鈴を持っているのはフレーズが努力をしたから。
ありがとうございます、パティシエール。連れて帰りたい。
いいかもしれないわね。
Oh, wait. Are we getting a new cat girl? Huh?
フレーズは物心ついた時には私の家に行って、この店この町しか知らないわ。世界にはいろいろな場所があり、人がおり、想像すらしないことが起きる。そうしたことを知らないでいるのはもったいないし、危ういことだから。私はフレーズにもっと広い世界を知ってほしいの。
I mean, wouldn't she have to take the Japanese bell exam then, if she came with us? I see. It's important to broaden one's horizons. I feel like she's saying that about myself. I always locked in a small world. Yeah, it's kind of, an introvert's way of life, is that you're locked in your own little world and that's your safe zone. I was under the assumption that my dad's house and the places around my school made up the entire world. When I met Mentor in this city, my world changed in a big way. I was able to choose my own path.
そういうことでしたら、私が万全の体制で広い世界を知っていただくために受け入れを。
そう。じゃあ、お願いします。
Oh, please tell me we're getting a new cat girl. Please tell me. But if you do that, what will happen to this shop, Mentor?
フレーズの代わりにしぐれが働いてくれれば問題ないわね。
Oh, we're trading a cat girl for our sister. Deal!
あなたもいろいろなことへ目を向けた方がいいと思うの。小さな画面を通してではなく。
申し訳ございません。私はイン様がいない世界では生きていけないのです。水と空気とイン様が必要です。
So what you're saying is, water, air, and Nisama. I bet Nisama's the food.
そうなの？残念だわ。
さすがは兄様の師匠様。メニューさんの方が上手ですね。
I'm not sure how much of that was true, but I also agree that Frey should learn more about the world. But it doesn't have to be right away. Whenever the time comes where you want to do that, I'll do everything in my power to help you, Phrase.
ありがとうございます。いつか
Oh, we're not getting it right now? Darn.
楽しみです。
Yep, now then. Time to wash up the plates.
私も厨房に戻るわね。
Before I even noticed, my first day in France is coming to a close. The original Solier is fermé. Closed for business before sunset. I can't speak a word of French unless it's like bonjour or oui oui. So I don't have any clue how stuff is pronounced in French. I try and I fail, so sorry.
二人とも
Good.
お疲れ様でした。たっぷり食べてちょうだい。
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much. I know I asked this of you suddenly, and brought Shiguri along on top of that.
私は大勢の方が楽しいもの。それに、あなたたちは家族じゃないの。
はい。
さあ、どうぞ。
いただきます。
Time to eat! Okay, I actually know how hors d'oeuvre served to enrich one's appetite and mood. The portion size is small, designed to make you enjoy their visual beauty. I know French words that are food. That's the only French I actually know. Minter has prepared scallops, tipped with mini shrimp and caviar sandwiching sliced pieces of baby tomatoes. To ensure it's held together, it's drenched with a light coat of potato mousseline, making it less likely to fall apart when eaten. Delicate, vibrant, and gentle on the palate.
うわー、美味しいです。ベニエさん。
This is fantastic. It sounded fantastic.
普通の家庭料理なのだけれど、
It's making me hungry.
作っているから褒めてもらえて嬉しいわ。
It's making me hungry. Sorry, I talked when you talked. These decadent hors d'oeuvre are like a bite into the blessings of the Mediterranean. Their saltiness and acidity is good for the body. Following the hors d'oeuvre is soup, which is then followed by a dish of poisson. Fish, every dish is exquisite. Every dish is exquisite.
美味しいです。パティシエールの料理を食べると、私は今日も頑張ってよかったなって思います。
私もあなたの食べる姿を見るのが大好きよ、フレーズ。
パリで超一流のフランス料理フルコース、その上歴史ある邸宅で一泊。どうしましょう。素人の私がちょっとお手伝いしたくらいでは全く見合わないと思うのですが。
しぐれは面白いことを言うわね。見合うとか見合わないとか、そんなこと気にしなくてもいいのよ。
しかし兄様がお世話になっているのに、この上私まで。
She's just trying to be nice, Shiguri. You should take the charity when you get it. I mean, I get how you feel. I tried to give Minter tokens of my gratitude plenty of times in the past, but she never accepted a single offer. I want to someday thank her by making some really delicious Western sweets. Mentor is the one who taught me all I know, so I think showing her my growth is a valid form of thanks.
楽しみにしているわ歌唱。
なるほど。でも私はどうすれば。
You actually brought her a bunch of business today. That's a pretty good thing that you did there,
構
Shiguri.
わないと言っているのに。しぐれも歌唱たちに似て頑固だこと。
すみません。ではお言葉に甘えます。
そうしてちょうだい。これも自信作なのよ。楽しんでほしいわ。
After the main meat dish come slices of Mentor's cake, which line the table. Ooh, that looks good!
綺麗です。とってもいつも素敵だけれど、今日のは特別にパティシエールの楽しい気持ちが伝わってきます。
そう。よかったわ。
I scoop the tip of the cake and bring it to my mouth. This looks like a piece of meat from an anime, like one of those things that Luffy eats, just a big meat haunch on a freaking bone. I skipped that line, didn't I? I scoop the tip of the cake and bring it to my mouth. Or wait, did I? The cake is a new recipe that I've never tasted before, but the flavor definitely belongs to my mentor. It's a fresh yet nostalgic taste. I feel like I've come to this city for the sole purpose of eating this.
少しは落ち着いたかしら。
I don't know, but was I that bad?
この子猫のような顔をしていたわね。
Well, I mean, I can imitate a kitten pretty darn well. I live with 6 of them. Color me embarrassed. Honestly, when I was helping with the shop today, I did kind of ask myself, should I really be doing this right now? I thought I should be making a cake that will satisfy my dad before Christmas. But as I worked through the day, I kind of started to remember the old days. My desire from when I first started off to make Western sweets and resuscitated.
焦りは消えた。
To be honest, a little remains, but the weird feeling of discomfort has diminished. I'm getting a little tongue-tied. I apologize. My objective isn't to have my dad recognize my talents. It's to bake a cake that puts a smile on people's faces. No, you basically are like, Dad needs to try my cake or I won't be happy. Wham, wham, boo-hoo, and throwing a fit. That is my goal, and it's the right one for me. I'm positive. But Dad said that you'll always be half the man you should be if you keep running behind words like that. Yeah, even she's like, what? My goal is right, in which case, I was the one in the wrong. I've been running behind my words? I was satisfied by just saying that I wanted to put smiles on faces. Essentially, I was running behind those words. So basically what your dad is saying is like, you need to push beyond that. Plus ultra. You need to push towards having the most delicious cakes in Japan. That's a good goal to go for. If I really want to bring smiles to people's faces, then I could do something more. I should do something more. That is what my dad was trying to tell me, at least I think.
私は歌唱のお父さんではないからわからないわね。そうかもしれないし。
Look at that.
かもしれない。
Look at that last thing. It's like, or you, it could be wrong. Your hunch could be right, or you, it could be wrong. A little bit of grammatical error there, but I'll forgive it because it's, translated.
言葉というのは言った本人にすら本当の意味がわからないこともある。100人が受け取れば100通りの解釈があるのが言葉というものだから。大切なのは言葉ではなくて、いえ、少し話
Yeah, what's important isn't the words, but the meaning behind them, the feeling that you get.
長旅の上にずっと働いて疲れたでしょ。シャワーを浴びて早めに寝るといいわ。
Bene, Cashew is very, very dense. He needs things spelled out for him. You need to tell him what the dad means, or else he's never gonna get it.
うっかりしていたわ。空き部屋はあるけれど、ベッドは家匠が使っていたものしか空いてないの。
Oh no. Does that mean that Shiguri will want to sleep with me?
一緒に使ってもらってもいいかしら。
No.
もちろんです。ご迷惑はかけられません。そもそも私はホテルに泊まるつもりでしたから。
No.
ダメよ。日が落ちてから出歩くなんて危ないもの。
That's right. It's a big bed, so we'll manage. But if you don't want to, that's a different story.
兄様と
Uh,
私幸せすぎて気絶しそうです。
本当に大丈夫なのよね、家匠。
yeah, just give me some rope so I can tie her up and she won't be able to do anything to me in my sleep. Shiguri just gets like this sometimes. I'm positive we'll be just fine. Please believe me, mentor.
なら安心ね。
Give me a straight jacket to put her in so she can't do anything.
そうなの。しぐれはこういう子なのね。会えてよかったわ。
こんな楽しそうなパティシエールは初めて見るかもしれません。歌唱さんとしぐれさんとおしゃべりしている時のパティシエールは本当に嬉しそうです。
Is that a fact?
私はさほど面白いことは言っていないと思いますが、兄様を見ていると幸せになるのは自然の摂理ですから。しぐれさん、面白いです。
Yes, amusing is a word I would describe her. One of many.
フレーズもいずれ理解します。きっと。
Minto does look happy. Her eyes get especially gentle when she looks at Shiguri. Shiguri ended up coming here without any previous arrangement, so I thought she would be trouble, but ultimately, it might have been the right choice to bring her along. I never would have guessed Minto would be so thrilled to see her. Excuse me, the air is so dry right now.
ネコパラ。
You made a doll of me out of paper towels? Oh, and Maple's like, where's mine? Jeez. Boy, it sure has been a minute. This room hasn't changed one bit. Mentor said she had free rooms, so I'm guessing she's letting Phrase use a different room. It really is just how I left it.
きっと頻繁に手を入れているのでしょうね。部屋は使わなければ悪くなるものですから。
Now that you mention it,
毎日のように窓を開けたり、埃を払わないとすぐカビ臭くなります。
is that how it works?
他にある兄様の部屋は私たち毎日のように手入れしていますから万全です。窓を開けて空気を入れ替えて机を空拭きし、ベッドの寝心地を確かめています。
Oh, I see. Is there a need for a daily check of my bed's comfort levels?
多分ベニエさんはまた兄様が来るのをずっと待っていたのだと思います。
Maybe. I feel terrible that she has been taking good care of us. I can't read. I feel terrible that she has been taking such good care of this room for such an unworthy apprentice. Tomorrow's another early day. Let's shower up and get to bed.
一緒にシャワーですか？それは心の準備が。
Shiguri, I'm about to throw you outside. I hope it's raining. That's your shower. Of course not together. Hurry and take yours first.
はーい。
Shigure, you're sick. You need a hospital as soon as possible. She needs to go to an institution.
もう忘れてしまいました。
Well, you did work hard today.
もったいないお言葉です。私が勝手についてきたのに。
Don't sweat it. I came here of my own accord too, so we came on the same boat. Plus, it seems that Mentor likes you.
不思議です。ご迷惑をおかけしないようにと思っていましたが、やはり兄様の妹だからでしょうか。
No clue, but Mentor is a really nice person.
はい。私もベニエさんのことが大好きです。フレーズもすっごくいい子ですし。
In a single day, those two managed to hit it off with one another. She sure grew up into one qualified cat
お
girl.
兄様はフレーズをご存知だったのですか？
A little before I went back to Japan, she was staying here. Well, she was pretty darn small back then, though. I don't blame Phrase for not remembering me. I had almost forgotten her myself.
と思い出しますよ。何か引っかかっている様子でしたから。
Yeah, she had a curious look because she could smell the 6 other cat girls on me.
今日だって何度も兄様のことを見つめていましたよ。
Yeah, she stared at me like, T, why does he smell like cat girl? Did she? You've got your eyes peeled for cat girls as always, I see. I hadn't noticed at all. Yeah, because Cashew's a dense boy. You don't think that she's worried that I work too slow, do you?
そんなことはないと思うのですが。
Phrase really is overqualified. Granted, I don't think our girls are any slouches as they are either.
あの年であの働きっぷりは素晴らしいですね。
Looks like I don't hold a candle to Mentor when it comes to raising cat girls either.
それは私もです。やってみて実感しましたが、育てるって猫は一匹一匹性格が違いますから、好きなことも嫌いなことも、一方に良かったことが一方には悪く働いたり、その逆だったり。だからこそ6匹育てた今でももっとお世話してあげたいと思ってしまうのです。
That's a very motherly thing to say despite not having
こ
kids.
の子たちは私の娘で、私の親友で、私の
Yeah. Each one is different, huh? I reflect on how right she is. Even their preferences in cake all differ from girl to girl.
ショコラのスペシャルショコラモーニングスター。私は好き。これおいしいわ。あのね、おしめめしべ愛し合ってぐちょんぐちょんにぐちょんぐちょんになると
Squish, squash, squish, slosh. Okay, Cinnamon's the odd cat out. Yeah.
どうしましたか？
Oh no, just thinking to myself. Everyone's personalities are different, but Mentor's cakes bring smiles to everyone's faces. That's why she has so many varieties of cake. Then what if she makes a cake for one person?
今日のデザートは兄様のために作ったのではありませんか？
Oh yeah, you might be onto something. She made all that to present for me to taste. Given that, the cake I should be making is... I love... Oh, that's her talking, sorry.
素敵です。
So what that came all boiled down to is that he should make a cake specifically for his dad to taste. Not yet.
最近寝つきが悪いらしいとメーカーから聞きました。
Yeah, I end up lost in my thoughts when I'm by myself.
今は一人ではありませんよ。
Yeah, I know.
私がいます。それにベニエさんもフレーズも猫たちも待っていますよ。
Speaking of which, I wonder how they're all doing.
やはりペットシッターを頼んでおくべきだったでしょうか。
Nah, there's no need for that. They're bell-holding cat girls, so they should be the ones pet-sitting others.
逆に悲しませるかと思って連絡を取っていないんですが、電話くらいしてみますか？
No, I believe in them. I need to do what I set out to accomplish. Besides, it's early morning in Japan right now. The girls should be sleeping.
わかりました。それでは今だけは私
Serve them for the time being.
コロニャー
No. Shigure, let me say this now because I think you've got the wrong idea. I don't really sleep together with any of the cat girls. Choco and Vanilla sleep in their own room, and the others go home after work every day, right?
でも恋猫なのですよね。
Yeah, but...
し
exactly.
かも6匹とも。
Yeah.
それなのにベッドを共にすることも許していただき、
No, I mean, it's not like it's off limits, but we all just want to sleep in peace when the night rolls around, right?
私は深夜早朝だろうと構いませんが。
You would be a handful if you were a cat girl.
私も猫だったらよかったのに。
You're you, Shiguri, my precious little sister.
確かに私が猫だったら兄様とは兄弟ではない。
No, is she gonna try to change herself into a cat girl?
兄様も猫だったらよかったのでは？
They finally brought up cat boys? Are there actual cat boys in this universe? Yeah, you better hurry to sleep. I'm sure fatigue is kicking in.
兄様、本当に何もしないのですか？今なら猫の代わり
Go to sleep. That's only making me worry more. If you can't promise me that you'll be rational and keep some self-control, I'm chucking you out of the bed right now.
申し訳ありません。絶対に悪いことはしません。
Alright, like I said before, we're getting up early tomorrow, so let's get some shut-eye.
はい。
What is it?
おやすみなさいませ。兄様。
Night, Shigure. I left my house late yesterday night and boarded a rocky train to the airport. From there, I had a long flight. After a short nap on the plane, I landed in France, met Shigure, and grabbed breakfast with her. Then I worked in the original La Soleil from first time in ages. Capping things off, the final item for dinner ended up being my exact ideal flavor. It was one of my mentor's cakes. I feel like I got a grasp on something by speaking with her. After all this time stagnating, I'm progressing ever so slightly. I can feel it. At the very least, I feel like a few of the chains that have been constricting my heart are starting to drop off. My exhaustion and relief cause me to slip into a deep slumber. Blah, 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 blah. What's going on?
すぐ横で兄様が寝ているかと思うと。 でも約束しましたから見ているだけで
We need to send you to a specialist. Oh. Way. Alright, you can do it, Chocola. Am I talking in my sleep?
寝言言っている兄様も
He's like, oh. Yeah, you can do it, Chocola. Serve the cake. Yeah, good girl. Good girl.
兄様の手が
Oh
私の
no.
頭を
Good job, Chocola. Head pats, head pats.
兄様が望むのでしたら私ショコラに塗ります
There's so much wrong with this right now. You too, Vanilla. You did great. Good girl.
そんなとこまで撫でられちゃって私
Despite what's going on here, I'm having fun doing the sleep talk stuff. You want head pats too, as a kid? Good girl.
ナイスですよあずき
Yeah, you too. Coconut.
兄様上すぎです手が軽ぶりしてます
I'm too high, I'm heading for the air. Well, Coconut's a tall girl. Maple and cinnamon get a turn too, yes. Maple and cinnamon too. Good girl, good job. Oh, the air is so dry.
頭いっぱい
You did so good. So good.
ダメじゃないけどそんな
I'm just doing head pats. I'm just doing head pats. Stop. What's the matter, Chocolate? More? You want some more? What is...
今日が私の命日ですかあ父様母様
What is happening?
ここでおやすみなす
Well, I know my clickbait title. And I'm going to leave that episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, set that like button free. And if you want to check out more videos, please visit the channel. Click comment and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you at my new house. So look forward to that. And as always, I will see you and all of your beautiful faces in the next video. So laters.
Let the bass go.